Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony, welcoming you back to Let's Play My Little Pony RPG, The Elements of Harmony. Since last time, I made my way back to Ponyville, happened to get to level 7 on the way, and healed up and made my way back over here to this little intersection that I told you I was going to meet you at before. Also, since last time, version 1.4 of the game was released. I don't think I ever actually mentioned that I was using version 1.3, but from this video on, until there's another upgrade at least, I'm going to be using version 1.4. So, as far as what we've seen already, there isn't too much that has changed, but all of that, all of it revolves around Fluttershy, as it happens. One of the things that's been improved here, as you can see, is her maximum MP was increased, which is why she's the only pony not at maximum right now, except maybe for no, even she's not. But yeah, also her magic stat was increased a little bit to, I think, just a little under rarities, so she'll be a much more formidable magic user. And also her defense was increased ever so slightly to match Twilight's, which I think it will stay that way for the rest of the game, at least from what it looks like from my in-game file here. Oh yeah, also since last time I thought about it and actually thought of a use of for Bird here, even though it's usually slightly weaker than her than Fluttershy's physical attacks. It does have 100% accuracy, so if you really want to make sure you hit a monster there, it's useful for that. Although we are going to be picking up something better fairly soon. Actually, very soon. Anyway, we're going to make our way to the west, or excuse me, not west, east here, and eventually south to get to the next town. And there's actually still two more monsters. Two more monsters that we haven't seen yet by coincidence. Even on my way back, I didn't see them, so hopefully they'll pop up. I know one of them's uncommon, but the other one shouldn't be. Anyway, sorry about it's taking a little while between this video and the last one. What was I saying about? Yeah, between the last couple videos there, since well, I'd like to try to, get a video out every other day, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, especially on weekends and Tuesdays. Anyway, we got to level 8 in that last battle, and at level 8, Rainbow Dash learns her ability Kick, which is actually a pretty good ability. It's very good power. It's roughly equivalent to her strength for most of the game, or basic attack. And even better, it also casts Stun! So she's the 4th character to learn that, and that's another reason that Stun's such a good ability, the best status effect, because almost all of our ponies learn it, except for AJ and Rarity, of course. The thing with Rainbow Dash, she typically seems to learn new abilities roughly around when she's able to use them at least twice, except for, I think, her last one. Anyway, coming down this way, I can't believe I haven't met those other monsters yet. Oh well, there's something I'm going to be showing you later on anyway, so. Hey, looky, we made it to Philadelphia! Alright. Really? Pirates? Huh. Anyway, here in Philadelphia, there's, well, here's the item shop over here. There's a couple of new items to buy. We can buy the greens and the hides now, if you want, but I'm not going to buy anything yet. I can't believe I haven't had to use my pures yet. Anyway, over here, there's the weapons and armor shop, but you're also going to notice this strangely conspicuous all is clear. What about this strange hole over here? There's a snake in the hole! Oh, wow, that just... Well, that doesn't really come across as the right context there, does it? You know what, Fluttershy, you're not helping me keep my mind out of the gutter here. Jeez. Does the music. Or that line. Oh my gosh, Fluttershy!
Hey, cut it out.
Sorry. Let's just skip that. Anyway, this hole contained a snake. Just a snake, and Fluttershy learned Snack, which is Snake, her next ability that she can learn. This has been improved slightly as of version 1.4 here. It does poison to a single target, which is, well, as of version 1.4, it's now one of only 2 ways to poison monsters in the game. But this also does a fair amount of damage, too. More than Bird, and roughly about as much as Fluttershy's attack. Maybe even better, depending on the monster you fight. So it's useful for that. Now, as far as the poison status in itself goes, well, for me, for pretty much most random encounters, I don't really care to use status effects, except for occasionally for stun. With poison, you really are only going to need to use it against monsters with high HP, such as, well, no, not like that monster, but there's a monster around here that has pretty high HP, but even that one, not so much. But let's just say ogre-type enemies, so the kinds you're going to want to use it against, and other such high HP monsters. How much money do I have? Ooh, do I have enough? I might just have just enough. How much does the... oh, yeah, I have enough. Okay, so here's the weapons and armor shop. The only thing new here is the shot, for whatever reason. You notice it's a lot more expensive than the freaking blade, isn't it? Oh, yeah, things are going to get a lot more expensive from here on out. And there's no new armor. There's actually only a couple pieces of armor you can purchase in the game. I think 3 upgrades for any given... or 3 purchases for any given character, and, well, 4 for Applejack and Pinkie Pie. Anyway, we want to get a shot for Rainbow Dash since it just so happens to be available to her. So, and that blade only sells for like 7 bits, so it's not going to really help me for any purchases at the moment. Oh, I should be talking to you guys. All is clear. Is it? I thought you were looking for a spy. Oh, well, it would be inconvenient if they weren't open. Now, this is not just a magic shop. I think it's... is it the... white magic shop? Yeah, white magic shop here. We got 3 new spells for rarity here. Mind, Lamp, and Mute. I want Mind, which is a single target magic up ability. I think I have enough bits for everything I want. Lamp here is a single target spell that cures the blind status, which we could have seen already if I had met that monster already, but now generally in this game, status effects, while, you know, they are annoying and all, you usually have enough of aids to cure whatever status effects you need, but blind is just annoying enough for me to want to get Lamp. Now, the other spell that we can get here is Mute, which is a multi-target spell, which is actually not quite as good as you might think, and here's why. It's just... even though Mute, well, probably would be pretty useful against a number of monsters, all the monsters that I personally would really want to use them against, it's not really worth doing, because those monsters always come in one of 3 categories I've found. One is they're either highly resistant to or just flat out immune to Mute, like one of the monsters I'm thinking of around here that we haven't seen. 2, they're so fast or so powerful that it would be casting Mute would be too little, too late, since battles don't last too long, and really you're just gonna, it'd be much more productive to kill the monsters straight up rather than, as fast as you can, rather than hope that Mute takes hold. Oh, dang it. Do I remember what my 3rd reason was? I know I had 3 reasons. Oh, darn it. Well, anyway, I'm not going to bother with Mute. The game that I'm playing ahead of myself, I'm going to be using it just to make sure, because who knows, maybe I'll change my mind about Mute, and come back for it eventually. But for right now, I'm going to go into the Black Magic Shop, and we've got 4 new spells for Twilight here. I don't have quite enough bits for everything I want. Well, Ice I don't need right this second, because this is the... And speaking of the elemental spells, the difference between them in damage is relatively minuscule, but it is enough to where you might want to use higher spells. But I'm going to forego Ice for the moment since I don't quite have enough bits. Now, Dark is a multi-target blind spell, but much like Mute, I don't really care to use it because I would rather just... because a lot of monsters tend to be... Well, yeah, just because I don't really like using status effects in random encounters, and I don't think it affects very many, if any, bosses, so I'm just going to forego Dark as well. Though, again, I'll be taking it. I may be coming back for it someday. Now, Slow, this is a spell I really like. This is a multi-target speed down spell, which is cool, which, well, it'd be cool for random encounters, I suppose, but I don't really use status debuffs or buffs for random encounters either. I do like this for bosses, though. This will be one of Twilight's main uses right here, as well as this spell, Temper. This is a single target attack up spell, and this will be really useful, especially when with AJ and Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie. Oh yeah, and I should probably actually equip the spells, huh? There we go. And I'll sell that blade eventually. It's only worth 7 bits. Hey, talk to me. Oh, I'll need a boat? Well, darn. Where am I going to get a boat? All's clear. I thought it wasn't clear. What about the pirate? There's nothing in any of these barrels. Although I suppose it is a pretty good idea there. At least I don't think there's anything in any of the barrels. Anyway, as long as I'm here, I'm going to want to go to the inn real quick. 50 bits. I have just enough for that, too. Alright. Yeah, I'll do it now. Might as well. Alright. As long as we're here. Oh, that's a kind of an off-color guard. Yeah, I quit the shot. Oh, really? Well, why are you so differently colored from all the other guards? Ah, because it's a disguise, of course. Just one pirate attacked the whole... and they evacuated the whole town over one pirate? Wow, that's a pretty large order there, Rainbow Dash. I mean, I imagine that ponies are ponies are messing with other ponies all the time. Do you have like a fine line for that, or what? All right, so we get our second boss fight of the game against the pirate, who doesn't look at all like a pony, but whatever. So first thing I want to do with Twilight, I want to use Slow. Hopefully, it doesn't have 100% accuracy, but there's a really good chance. Now, oh yeah, she doesn't have that spell yet. This guy, unlike Trixie, is not affected by stun, so just have them attack. And there's not really any reason to use speed. He's pretty fast, but once I get speed down on him. What else was I going to say? Yeah, he's not affected by poison, so I'm not going to worry about that. So, actually, is her regular attack stronger? Anyway, since this is one of the few, like, almost purely physical bosses in the... Actually, I think it is, like, purely physical in the game, so... Ow. I want to cast Fog on Rarity just to make sure she can stay alive. Alright, Fluttershy! Show him who's boss, Fluttershy. Come on, speed down. Alright, got it right away, which means I can start casting Temper. Now, well, I don't have the spell in this file right here, but the pirate here is affected by the sleep spell, but I don't really care to use it because, well, Twilight's the only pony that's going to have access to it right now. I'll cast Temper on AJ there. And it's basically, yeah, I don't need to use her magic. Cure on AJ, because that was a hard hit. But thing is, Twilight's not fast enough. At least I don't think she's fast enough to go ahead of the guy, even at this level. Even after speed down. Oh, I guess she is. But the fact that Twilight doesn't go last is the only reason I don't like to use Sleep, because if any pony hits him with either a physical or magical attack afterwards, then, it's going to wake him right up and pretty much nullify Sleep right there. So, like, what's the point? Another thing you can do against this guy, you can cast Mute. Oh, she's already has it. Cast it on Rainbow Dash there. Oh, man, Twilight, you're all slow. Dread it. Did he hit someone? No, he just cast that slow. Okay, every pony attack. We're good. Yeah, AJ's fine. Every pony attack. But yeah, you can cast Mute on the pirate as well, but the only thing it's going to do is prevent him from... Oh, that was my third reason. That's right. is because because it'll only stop him from using that speed down ability that you saw a moment ago, and I'm going to use this on Pinkie Pie. Yeah, we've almost got him. We've got him almost just about halfway. You know what? Let's go ahead and try Snake there. I haven't been paying attention to how much damage she's been doing at all, but why does he not like Applejack? But yeah, that's the problem I really have with casting Mute, is that it doesn't work on every monster ability in the game. It works on black magic, white magic, and abilities that Rainbow Dash uses, which some monsters are able to use. But there's a bunch of spells, like what you saw there, single-target status effect spells, which are physical-based. They're not affected, and now you can start casting other spells. He doesn't have any particular weakness, but yeah, they're not affected by Mute. They can still cast those. They can also cast a number of other elemental spells that are not, fire, ice, and lightning. Like, I think there's a couple of water elemental and wind elemental spells that he can unleash as well. I didn't even notice how much damage that did. Whatever. I'm not paying. I'm talking too much to pay attention to my own fighting here. Wow, good one. Maybe I should just give attack up to Fluttershy too. I mean, Twilight's not going to be doing that much damage. Yeah. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, that would have been pointless to cast Sleep right there. So yeah, go ahead and Temper on Fluttershy. Hopefully she should survive. Does he still have agility? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. You can see how much, any status effects you've inflicted on them right up there. Can't believe it. I put Fog and Rarity, and that's the only character he hasn't attacked yet. Yeah, she's fast enough. Wow, that was... Oh, he could still kill Fluttershy. Well, that's not good. He hasn't inflicted any status effects on us at all, has he? It's pretty fortunate. And I put Temper on Fluttershy right when we beat him. Wow. Oh well, whatever. I wasn't paying attention to his HP at all during that fight. Well, we got the pirate. He's not too bad. And all, we got 200 bits. I think I'm still short in getting the ice spell. Oh, but we did get a new item. Ha ha ha! Well, think about it. Wow, you're just giving us your boat? I won't control for what the guards do to you? Huh. Well, anyway. I think Nurse Dashie already has someone who's, wants to do all the spell checking in the game, so I'm not going to really pay attention to too much of that. Anyway, we got a boat! I understand there's like some song or something or other that's called that, like I got a boat or something, but I don't know it. I'm totally unfamiliar with it. Anyway, we were healed. Oh yeah, this is one of the bosses that we're not healed after for some reason, and I'm just short. Oh wait. Oh wait, I can sell my sword and get that spell, can't I? All right, but I won't have enough to go to the inn. Drat. Well, anyway, there's a couple of things I wanted to do before getting on the boat anyway. So, should I heal? No, you know what? I'm going to go... I'm going to sell my sword. Or, get out of the way. And, yeah, I do want to buy the ice spell. I mean, well, yeah, her MP is kind of low, but it won't be too bad. And then I'm going to do one more, another little thing before we get on the boat. I'll be right back. Actually, I changed my mind. I almost forgot. I don't need to go to the inn here anymore. I do want to come back here in a moment, but let's get on the boat real quick. Because there's somewhere we can go now. And because if we go just straight over here to the west, and I think slightly south afterwards, if I'm not mistaken. I love the Cutie Mark Crusaders little theme there. Have we heard it since Season 1? I don't even remember, but right here... I never went south, but right here is Ponyville, which is pretty much always... That was the hardest fight against slimes I've ever had. I can't believe how much my ponies missed here. Anyway, Ponyville is pretty much always nearby now that we have the boat, so I'm going to sleep at Twilight's house real quick. That's pretty much where you're always going to go, instead of going to the local inns, except for, I think, 2 more instances in the game. And after that, I'm going to go back to... Oh, crud. What was it? Was it Philadelphia, I think? Or was... Well, anyway, I'm going to go back to the last town with the pirate afterwards, and I'll be right back. Huh, this video's running a little longer than I thought it was. Anyway, one thing I almost forgot. We got the heal potion here. Full HP and MP to some pony and bad status. So, these are pretty much the item you're going to want to save for most of the game. Like 90% of it. But there is one more thing I want to show you before... Well, I guess I'll get on the boat next time. So, yeah, if we go straight up north, there's another little place we can go to. And hopefully I'll get in the fight with those other 2 monsters, too. Still no, huh? Well, anyway. Come on, they can't be that rare. In fact, they're not rare. I mean, Man, what is going on? Spiders aren't trying to poison me. I'm still not meeting the 2 overall hardest monsters in the area. What's going on? Man. Anyway, there's a cave up here. And in it, there's another one of those brown treasure chests, which, well, they all contain the same thing, in case you were wondering. But, there's clouds here. We can't walk on clouds, even though we clearly have 2 Pegasi in our party. But we're not going to be able to get... Actually, this is the last of these chests that we're going to be able to get. We're not going to be able to walk on clouds for an even longer time than it takes to open that other door in that other cave. Can I please get in the fight with those 2 monsters already? I mean, I know I'm totally fine going some length on this video if it means I can fight those 2 monsters. I'll fight them eventually. There you are. There's one of them. Fairy. Probably the single most dangerous monster in the area. Whenever you meet them, you probably are going to want to defeat them as quickly as possible. They aren't weak against any particular spell. But ice is just slightly stronger than her other spells anyway, so you can use that. Do I want to... I kind of want to defeat it as quickly as possible, but the green rat's not that bad. But sure, yeah, every pony... Kick it, would you? Even though I think it's going to go before you. Well, I'm losing my voice. Crud. Yeah, Fairy is very dangerous. Oh, good, you can stun it. You can, because it... Oh, and Rainbow Dash is faster. Because, yeah, it's very fast. As you saw, it went pretty much right after Rainbow Dash there. That was pointless. Oh, I missed it anyway. And it has a variety of really nasty spells to you, which it's not going to get the chance to do to me today. All right. But it can cast Harm, which is... It can cast that, which is kind of mean, but that's probably the least of what it can do. It can, well, besides Harm, which is probably going to do under 12 points of damage to your whole party. It can cast Fire, which isn't too bad, really. Maybe about 34 points or so. What its really bad points though is that it can cast the blind and mute spells on you. Mute's not really that bad, honestly, especially since AJ is basically immune to mute since she doesn't have any spells. But blind sucks. Cause oh yeah, we got some oats. That's cool. Gonna want lots of those. Cause yeah, we miss enough as it is. I don't like blind, but it's not quite bad enough to get into my list of the big 3 annoying abilities in the game, which we'll be coming across later. Well, anyway, the other monster around here we can find, you know, in other areas too. It isn't the last time we're going to see it. So, yeah, I'll fight it eventually. So, yeah, next time on Let's Play My Little Pony RPG, The Elements of Harmony, we got a boat, and we got some places to explore, some couple of new places. So, until then, arrivederci.